You woke up this morning and did something to your face that aged you 5 years. You did it yesterday too, and the day before. Every single morning for probably the last decade. Nobody stopped you. Nobody corrected you. Because a $400 billion skincare industry makes money when you get it wrong, not when you get it right. Right now, your morning routine is destroying your skin, not helping it. The order you apply products, the temperature of water you use, the way you dry your face, the ingredients you layer before sunscreen. Every step you think is protecting your skin is actually accelerating collagen breakdown, stripping natural oils, and forcing wrinkles deeper into your tissue. Here's the ugly truth. Most skincare advice women over 60 follow was designed for 30-year-olds. Your skin after 60 is thinner, drier, slower to heal. The pH is different. The oil production is different. The cell turnover rate has dropped by nearly 50%. What works at 35 is quietly destroying your face at 65, and no brand will admit that because they'd lose half their customers overnight. I've seen women walk into my care looking 15 years older than their real age. Same genetics as their younger-looking friends. Same budget, same products. The only difference: 7 specific morning mistakes that compound over time, silently, relentlessly, until one day you look in the mirror and don't recognize yourself. You followed the advice, bought the serums, watched the tutorials, applied everything religiously every morning, and your skin still looks tired, saggy, and dull because consistency without accuracy is just organized damage. In this video, we will reveal 7 morning mistakes that are aging your skin fastest, ranked from least to most destructive. Number 1 is something nearly every woman over 60 does automatically without even thinking, and it's catastrophic. References are in the description. How old are you and where are you watching from? Tell me below. I read every comment. I reply personally. Now let's start with number 7. This mistake happens within the first 30 seconds of your morning routine, and most women have no idea it's wrecking their skin barrier. Number 7, using water that is too hot to wash your face. Let us start with something you probably do every single morning without thinking twice. You turn on the faucet, wait for the water to get warm, and splash it on your face. It feels good, right? It feels clean and soothing, but here's the problem. A 2022 study published in the British Journal of Dermatology found that washing your face with water above 37 degrees Celsius, which is about 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, strips away up to 42% of your skin's natural protective oils. Now, when you're over 60, your skin already produces roughly 60% less sebum than it did in your 30s. Sebum is that natural oil your skin makes to keep itself moisturized and protected. So when you use hot water, you're removing almost half of the little oil your skin still produces. Researchers at the University of Tokyo tested 300 women between the ages of 60 and 75 and found that those who washed with lukewarm water, around 32 degrees Celsius or about 89 degrees Fahrenheit, had 28% better moisture retention throughout the day compared to those who used hot water. That is a massive difference from just changing the temperature of your water. Hot water also causes something called vasodilation, which means your blood vessels expand rapidly for mature skin that already has weakened capillary walls. This leads to increased redness and broken blood vessels over time. The fix is so simple it almost feels too easy. Use lukewarm water that feels barely warm to the touch. Think of water that feels like nothing, not cold and not warm. If you want to test it, the water should feel comfortable on the inside of your wrist. Another trick dermatologists recommend is finishing with a quick splash of cool water because a 2021 study in Skin Research and Technology showed this helps tighten pores temporarily and boosts circulation by 15%. This tiny change costs you nothing and takes zero extra time, but your skin will notice the difference within the first week. Now, here's a mistake that is even more damaging than hot water. Number 6, rubbing your face dry with a towel. This one sounds almost ridiculous when you first hear it, but the science behind it is actually quite alarming. After you wash your face, you probably grab a towel and rub it across your skin to dry off. It is what we have all done our entire lives. But a 2023 study from the American Academy of Dermatology found that the friction from rubbing a towel on mature skin creates micro tears in the epidermis, which is your outermost skin layer. These microtears are invisible to the naked eye, but they trigger an inflammatory response that accelerates collagen breakdown by up to 18%. Collagen is the protein that keeps your skin firm and plump. After 60, you are already losing about 2% of your collagen every single year, so adding towel friction on top of that is like pouring gasoline on a fire. Researchers at the University of Michigan studied 200 women over 60 and found that those who patted their skin dry instead of rubbing had 23% fewer fine lines around their eyes and mouth after 6 months. That is a visible difference from just changing how you use a towel. The correct method is to take a soft, clean towel, preferably microfiber or a dedicated face towel, and gently pat your skin. Press the towel lightly against your face and lift it away. Do not drag it in any direction. And here is a bonus tip that dermatologists love. Do not dry your face completely. Leave it slightly damp because a 2022 study in the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology found that applying moisturizer to damp skin increases absorption by up to 30% compared to applying it on fully dry skin. So the dampness actually helps your products work better. Think of your skin like a sponge. A damp sponge absorbs liquid so much faster than a bone-dry one. Your face works the exact same way. Just this simple switch from rubbing to patting can save your skin years of unnecessary damage. But the next mistake might surprise you even more than this one. Number 5, skipping dedicated neck and chest care. Here is something I see constantly, and it breaks my heart. Women spend 5 or even 10 minutes carefully applying serums and creams to their face, then completely ignore their neck and chest. Your neck and décolletage actually age faster than your face. A landmark 2020 study published in the journal Aging Cell found that the skin on your neck has 20% fewer sebaceous glands than your face, which means it produces even less natural oil. On top of that, researchers at Massachusetts General Hospital discovered that neck skin loses collagen 25% faster than facial skin after the age of 60. So the area most women ignore is literally the area that needs the most attention. A clinical trial conducted in 2023 at the University of California followed 400 women who extended their morning skincare routine to include their neck and chest for 16 weeks. The results were remarkable. Those women showed a 31% improvement in skin firmness and a 27% reduction in horizontal necklines, sometimes called necklace lines. The key is to treat your neck and chest as an extension of your face, not a separate area you might get to if you remember. Every single product you put on your face should go on your neck and upper chest too. When you apply products to your neck, always use gentle upward strokes from your collarbone toward your jawline. Downward strokes pull the skin in the direction gravity is already taking it. A 2021 study in plastic and reconstructive surgery found that consistent upward application improved neck skin elasticity by 19% over 12 weeks compared to random application patterns. This does not require buying extra products or spending more money. It literally just means bringing your existing products 6 inches lower than you currently do every single morning. Now, let us move on to a mistake that directly affects how your products perform. Number 4, applying skincare products in the wrong order. This is one of the most common mistakes I see, and it completely sabotages everything else you are doing right. Even if you are using the best products money can buy, putting them on in the wrong order can reduce their effectiveness by up to 50%. A 2022 study from the Seoul National University College of Medicine tested product absorption rates and found that applying a heavy cream before a lightweight serum blocked 47% of the serum's active ingredients from ever reaching the skin. That means almost half of what you paid for just sat on top of your face doing nothing. The golden rule of skincare application is thinnest to thickest. You always start with the lightest consistency and build up to the heaviest. After cleansing, your first product should be a toner or essence if you use one. Then comes your serum, which contains the highest concentration of active ingredients, then eye cream, then moisturizer, and finally sunscreen, which should always be the last step in your morning routine. Researchers at the International Journal of Pharmaceutics found in 2023 that women who followed the correct application order showed 39% higher concentrations of active ingredients like vitamin C and hyaluronic acid in their skin compared to women who applied products randomly. Another critical detail most people miss is timing. A 2021 study in the Journal of Clinical and Aesthetic Dermatology found that waiting 60 seconds between each product application increased absorption by 22%. Your skin needs a moment to begin absorbing each layer before the next one goes on. Think of it like painting a wall. If you apply the second coat before the first one dries, everything slides around and nothing sticks properly. Give each product just 1 minute and your skin will thank you for it every single day. The next mistake is one that dermatologists say causes more damage than most women realize. Number 3, using the wrong cleanser for mature skin. If you're still using the same cleanser you used in your 40s, your skin is paying the price every single morning. A 2023 study published in the Journal of the European Academy of Dermatology found that 67% of women over 60 use cleansers that are far too harsh for their current skin type. Here's why this matters so much. Your skin's pH level sits naturally around 5.5, which is slightly acidic. This acid mantle acts like a shield protecting you from bacteria, pollution, and moisture loss. Most foaming and gel cleansers have a pH between 8 and 10, which is alkaline. A 2022 study from Charité University in Berlin found that using a high pH cleanser just once disrupts your acid mantle for up to 14 hours. When you do this every morning, your skin never gets a chance to fully recover. Researchers tracked 250 women over 60 for 6 months and found that those who switched to a cream or milk-based cleanser with a pH between 4.5 and 5.5 saw a 35% improvement in skin hydration and a 21% reduction in redness and irritation. The difference was visible within just 4 weeks. Cream cleansers and oil-based cleansers are ideal for mature skin because they remove dirt and makeup without stripping those precious natural oils we talked about earlier. You want something that feels smooth and gentle going on and leaves your skin feeling soft afterward, not tight or squeaky clean. That squeaky clean feeling so many people chase is actually a sign that your cleanser just destroyed your protective barrier. A 2024 study in dermatologic therapy found that women over 60 who used pH-balanced gentle cleansers had 29% stronger skin barriers than those using traditional foaming cleansers, which translated directly to fewer wrinkles, less dryness, and more even skin tone over time. Now we are getting into the top two, and this next one is critically important. Number 2, not using antioxidants in your morning routine. This might be the most underestimated step in morning skincare for women over 60. While most women focus on moisturizing and maybe sunscreen, they completely skip antioxidants. And the research says this is a massive mistake. A 2023 study published in the Journal of Investigative Dermatology found that environmental pollutants and free radicals cause 40% of visible skin aging, and this damage happens primarily during the daytime. Free radicals are unstable molecules from pollution, UV light, and even blue light from your phone and computer screen. They attack your skin cells and break down collagen and elastin, the two proteins responsible for keeping your skin firm and bouncy. A clinical trial at Duke University tested 350 women over 60 and found that those who applied a vitamin C serum every morning had 44% less oxidative damage to their skin compared to those who skipped it. Oxidative damage is basically rust on your skin cells, and vitamin C acts like a powerful shield against it. But here's what most people get wrong about vitamin C. Not all forms are equal. L-ascorbic acid is the most studied and most effective form, but it needs to be in a concentration between 10% and 20% and at a pH below 3.5 to actually penetrate your skin. A 2022 study in Nutrients found that combining vitamin C with vitamin E and ferulic acid boosted its protective power by 8 times compared to vitamin C alone. So look for serums that combine these 3 ingredients for maximum benefit. Apply your antioxidant serum right after cleansing on damp skin every morning. Researchers at the University of Auckland found in 2024 that consistent morning antioxidant use for 12 weeks improved skin brightness by 37% and reduced dark spots by 26% in women over 60. This single addition to your morning routine creates a protective barrier between your skin and everything the day throws at it. Think of it as putting on armor before going into battle. And now for the number one most important mistake of all. Number 1. Skipping sunscreen or not applying enough. This is it. This is the single biggest mistake 93% of women over 60 make every single morning, and the science behind it is absolutely undeniable. A landmark 2024 study from Stanford University tracked 1,500 women over 60 for 2 years and found that those who applied proper sunscreen every morning, even on cloudy days and even when staying indoors, showed skin that looked up to 5 years younger than those who skipped it. 5 full years of aging reversed by just one step. UV radiation from the sun is responsible for up to 80% of visible facial aging, according to a massive 2023 meta-analysis published in the British Journal of Dermatology that reviewed 87 individual studies. That means only about 20% of your wrinkles, dark spots, and sagging are actually from getting older. The rest is from sun damage accumulating over decades. But here's where most women over 60 go wrong, even when they do use sunscreen. A 2022 study from the University of Queensland found that the average person applies only 25% to 50% of the amount needed for the SPF listed on the bottle. So if you are using an SPF 30 product, but only applying half the recommended amount, you're really only getting about SPF 7 to SPF 10 worth of protection. The correct amount for your face alone is roughly half a teaspoon, which is about the size of a nickel. For your face, neck, and chest together, you need a full teaspoon. Dermatologists recommend using at least SPF 30 with broad spectrum protection, meaning it blocks both UVA and UVB rays. A 2023 study in JAMA Dermatology found that women over 60 who applied the correct amount of SPF 50 sunscreen daily had 52% less new pigmentation damage and 38% improvement in existing sunspots after just 1 year. And yes, you need sunscreen even on cloudy days because up to 80% of UV rays penetrate clouds. Even indoors, UVA rays come through windows. Apply sunscreen as the very last step of your morning skincare routine. Wait 2 minutes before makeup, and your skin has the protection it deserves every single day. So there you have it. Those are the 7 biggest aging skin mistakes women over 60 make every single morning. The beautiful thing is that every single one of these is fixable starting tomorrow. You do not need expensive treatments or procedures. You just need to stop doing the things that silently damage your skin and start doing the simple things that protect and repair it. Your skin has an incredible ability to bounce back at any age when you give it the right care. If you found this helpful, please hit that subscribe button so you do not miss the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.